Are you looking to use Pinterest this year to market your business, have more brand awareness, drive traffic to your website or blog, and make some sales? Well, you've come to the right place. Hi, I'm Felice, and I'm a Pinterest manager, a blogger, and a small business owner. And I was where you were this time last year. I knew Pinterest, but I didn't really know how to utilize it, and it kind of was like a mystery to me. But I'm here to tell you that Pinterest is really not that hard to use, and once you've learned the basics and the steps, you can start using it for your business, for your blog, or even just for your content. And it'll help you with your marketing, driving traffic to your website or blog, your services. It's a great platform to use because people on Pinterest are there for ideas, inspiration, and to buy. So if that's what you're looking for, in this video, I'm going to talk about the basics of Pinterest, how to use it, how to set up your account, and drive traffic to your website. So let's dive on in. So what is Pinterest? Pinterest is not like an Instagram, TikTok. It's not really a social media platform. It's actually a visual search engine like Google. But instead of just putting in words of like how to make a cake, how to set up a blog, instead of giving you just like website links, it's going to give you pins. And pins are vertical pins that are usually static photos or even videos that people create these pins to help you find what you're looking for. And someone, if they're looking for how to start a blog, they'll put that in the search engine in Pinterest, and a bunch of pins will pop up. And usually the first two pins, people will look at them, and whatever is the most visually appealing to them, they will stop, click on that pin, read the title, read the description, and go to the link, which you also can attach to your pin, to your website, your blog, or even your products. And that is the basics of Pinterest. To create pins, you want to make sure that your pins are aesthetically pleasing. It's a very picturesque platform. You want to use bright colors, bold fonts. You want to just use pins that will, when someone's looking for something, that they're going to stop and stare and want to click on that pin. To use that, you're going to need to know keyword research and also just making sure that the pins stand out. What I would do before even starting on Pinterest is doing some competitor analysis. Look at other competitors in Pinterest, see what they're posting, see how they format their posts, because what people are posting for travel destinations or food blogs is very different to what they're posting for weddings or fashion. So you really should look at your niche to know what type of pins do well. And that will help you to figure out what type of pins you should be creating on Pinterest. So with Pinterest, you can save pins. Saving pins is basically when you're on Pinterest, if you like a pin, instead of just liking it, you can save it to a board. And a board is like a digital mood board that you can have to save pins for you to look at later on. What are boards really? So you can have boards for vegan recipes, keto recipes, travel destinations, NYC nightlife, or if you are trying to do a wedding inspiration, wedding dresses. So if you're gonna save a pin, say you found a pin that gives you a great gluten-free vegan recipe, you would wanna save that pin to your board for vegan recipes or gluten-free recipes. You don't want to save that pin to wedding inspiration because that's going to confuse Pinterest. You want to save your pins to the right boards that are talking about the same topic. So another example is if you have a pin that you really like and it's about a travel destination, say you want to go to Portugal in the summer, you want to save that pin into travel destinations or places I want to go, because you want to make sure that the pins you save go to the right board. So saving pins and having boards are really the most important things because it tells Pinterest what you're searching for, what you like. And what also is great when you have Pinterest and you're selling something, once people save your pins, if they really like it, they're more likely to click on the links that the pin has and go to your website, go to your blog, go to your sales page or landing page, and purchase something from you, or just come and see your website. So it's really important to have a high saves on your pins, because the more saves you have, the more likely Pinterest will boost your pins, you'll have better engagement, and more likely people will come to wherever that link is on your pin, your website, your link tree, your stand store, whatever. So you really want to focus on your pins, the creativity on it, and make sure you have a high saves on your pins. And at the same time, you want to focus on your boards so that when you're saving pins, they go to the right board. So why is Pinterest great for business owners? Pinterest is great for business owners because it's a place where almost 400 million people are looking for ideas, inspiration, solutions, and you can be that person for them. Whether you're an online coach, a virtual assistant, a blogger, e-commerce store, Pinterest is a great platform to use and promote your business. It's very simple to use once you understand the platform, and it takes a while to get some traffic, but once you do, you can see an exponential growth of new customers to your website, to your blog, to your services that you didn't get on like Instagram or TikTok or just Google search in general too. And you wanna make sure that your target audience is on Pinterest. That is a mistake I made. I was talking about a very niche topic like CRMs, Dubsado, and HoneyBook, which is slowly growing on Pinterest, but it wasn't as popular as like a beauty product or marketing or travel or wedding or food recipes or mommy blogs or DIY. So before you just start pinning, do research, make sure your target audience is on Pinterest so that when you're pinning, you're not just talking to no one, because you want to make sure that you're pinning for people who actually need your product, need your service, and will go to your landing page, your website, or your blog. How to get started on Pinterest. So if you have a Pinterest already, you can turn that Pinterest account into a business account. It's completely free. Or if you're just starting on Pinterest and you have nothing, you can just create a business account. I highly recommend just use your email. Do not connect it to like your Facebook or anything, because you're gonna have that connected for the entire account. Just use your email when starting your Pinterest account. Once you have a business account, you'll have analytics, which is so great. It'll show you impressions, saves, outbound links, and over time, what is doing well, what's not doing well, what are people liking, what are they engaging with, so you know what to create more of to get more saves, more outbound links, and more people to your products, services, or website. And Pinterest is slow growth. It's not really fast. You need to be on there and posting consistently for, I'd say, 3 to 6 months before you really see traffic. But once you see that traffic, say you start posting now, by summer, by fall, before the holidays, you could have a whole new group of people buying your services, going to your blog, going to your website, or asking to work with you for a future project. So it's really great, but it does take time, and don't get discouraged if you don't see something right away. It's very rare that your first pin will blow up automatically. It can, but more likely it'll happen over time when you're posting consistently. And Pinterest loves fresh content. It is so important to create content that is fresh pins that are new content. So you can post things to the same URL, but you don't want to post the same photo or the same graphic. You want to switch it up each time. And as long as you're posting fresh content to your Pinterest, your pins will get boosted. It's also really important to know keywords and SEO. Pinterest is a search engine. You need to know what is trending in your niche, what people are looking for, and using the right keywords in your graphic pins, in your title, in your description. And all of that will help boost your pins for more visibility. And Pinterest is great for finding that. You can do it on a Pinterest search bar, Pinterest trends. I have a whole video about how to find keywords on Pinterest, and I'll link it right here for you to watch later. So just make sure that you are also focusing on keyword research, because it's so crucial to actually make your pins visible. Now it's quality over quantity. There was a time where you could post like 10, 20 pins a day, but Pinterest, that's not really necessary anymore. As long as you're doing 3 to 5 pins, I think that's great. And try to do a video pin every day, because Pinterest is promoting video pins. And you can also repurpose content like your Instagram reels, your TikTok reels. But if you do repurpose those content, just make sure you change the description, the title, because you want to use SEO and keywords that are trending on Pinterest, and they might not be the same keywords that you're using on Instagram or TikTok. Lastly, you want to just set up your profile. Just make sure you have a good profile for your picture, your banner, have like what you do, if you're a blogger, if you're recipes, if you're a wedding designer or wedding photographer, and you can put your socials on it, your website. And in your description, make sure you use keywords that I help this, I do this. Use keywords for those, what you do, and claim your website. If you don't have a website yet, you can claim your Shopify or even like a stand store, but just make sure that you have something that people can like go to. And once you have all that set up, you want your boards. I would say just start with 3 to 5 boards to begin with, and you can slowly grow over time. Don't overdo it, because you want your boards to actually have at least like 5 to 10 pins once you start. And then when you have a new topic, you can have another board. Think of your boards like your content pillars. What are you talking about? What do you want to focus on? What do you want to be known for on Pinterest? And use that as a way to write the title of these boards, and make sure you put keywords in the board description as well to help boost the boards. You can start pinning 1 a day if that's all you can do, or 3 to 5 times a day is what I think is like the sweet spot. And you don't need to be pinning 10 times a day. That's not really important anymore. And just be consistent. It takes time. 3 months, 6 months from now, you have no idea where you can go. That's all I have on Pinterest. Let me know if you have any questions. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And lastly, just be consistent, take your time, and just know that it is worth it. And if you need help with Pinterest, maybe you don't have time, I am a Pinterest manager. I have spots open in March and April. If you want to do that, I'll have a link in my description below for booking a call if you want to hire me as your Pinterest manager. Thank you so much for clicking this video. I hope it was helpful, and I hope it helped you have a better understanding of what Pinterest is. And if you have more questions or you need more clarification, let me know in the comments, and I'm happy to create another video on Pinterest because I love Pinterest. I'll see you guys next week, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.